Hi friends, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And if you are new here, I hope that you hit the subscribe button. And if you are coming back, welcome back. So today we're going to be working in my big vertical, and we're planning for the week of November 16th through the 21st. And I have decided I'm going to plan. Been putting off using any of my Disney stuff, but you know what, it's Mickey and Minnie's birthday this week on the 18th, so I'll be taking all the stickers that I've got using will be coming out of the Disney Happy Planner stickers that I got from Joann's, and I've already decided which ones that I wanted to use. I find that that's a little bit easier, and so since I'm using the big, I wanted to make sure they would fit right, so I've got them all ready to go and all set to go into the planner. So let's just get this thing started. I'm going to use some red and some black sparkle washi tape. I've decided I'm going to start using some washi tape because I think it just adds to the decoration. It just adds a little to it and helps to make things fit a little better, especially when you're using the big planner. So I hope you all can hear me on this well. So if you wouldn't put in the comments what the sound was for you. I'm super excited because today, right now I'm using my phone and a microphone, but I'm super excited because I don't know why that light's not working. We are getting a new camera that has a microphone with it. So when I can set my ring light up, I can set up my camera, and we can just set it up. We're making a YouTube studio downstairs where my husband also has his man cave. So I'm super excited. I guess I feel privileged because I get to use part of that basement. It used to be my office, and then I started working out of my office, doing most of my real estate stuff right out of the office that I work with. And so I'm super duper excited. Oh, I'm sorry, that I get to use part of that, and we're using it as a YouTube studio. So he has decided that he would like to also do some videos on building models and the like. So I'm excited that we're going to be working in that room soon, have a camera and a light all set up so I don't have to make it work wherever I can fit the space, because we just don't have a lot of space right now. We have a special needs granddaughter that has equipment, so we've just got to I basically put things where I can actually fit them at this point. Not that I mind. Since I'm still pretty new with this, though I've been using planners for a very, very long time. But I use the hourly planner. When I was in direct sales, I would use them, and then I was teaching college classes and using them, and I would color code everything. So but this is just about a year that I get introduced to the Happy Planner, and was using one. And then of course I was that kind of person that gets obsessed. So once you see what everybody else is using, you buy lots and see what you can work with. So I like the big because I love, I didn't know if I made that big enough, the space that it gives us. But it gets kind of bulky to carry around, and I like to have something that I can take with me, so I find that the Classic seems to work the best in that respect. So I'm going to be going back to the Classic in January 2021. So now I'm going to work out using my big that I have Frankenplanned. I have couple verticals in there, and I have a horizontal for my faith and my reading planner, and then I have a spot that's also a home planner, and I have an inbox. So there's a lot of things, so maybe I'll share as I get ready to do my setup for the new year. I'll do a video and show you everything that I've got in there, because I've already got it already planned out what I'm going to be using. And as a matter of fact, I've already planned out several of my spreads for the new year, at least once a month, because I've decided I'm going to use the princess planners, which, I never thought that I would go into doing that, but I really love how they look, and I'm going to be using those. And so I thought I would do a princess spread once a month. So I've got that planned out. And so I've got some, New Year's spreads. So the rest of the year, I've kind of got my spreads all figured out. I am part of a group on Instagram that we do challenges, and I did do a challenge on that today. It was acorns and leaves, but I decided to do another spread for my catch-all. I did the acorns and leaves for my business planner. I'm doing the Mickey and Minnie birthday spread for my catch-all. So the more I do in this, the more I absolutely love it. I think I have like tons of washi tape because I just keep buying it, and I haven't been using it. I said, well, what the heck? So let's just start putting it in my spread. So I'm using the red and the sparkly black for this spread. So now, how are y'all doing during this quarantine and even this pandemic that's still going on? It seems the numbers are on the rise. But I'll tell you, in my state, my job as a realtor is considered essential. We're right there up with the finance field, so we're able to work. So it affected me some, but not as much as others were affected. So I was pretty grateful for that. But I tell you, I got into the real estate. I'm in my 3rd year, and I had to do that because, as I said, I have a special needs granddaughter that my husband and I are raising, and she got very ill. She's got a progressive illness that's called moya moya, and she got pretty sick with it, and had to get a feeding tube, got pneumonia, and so her care, though my husband retired from the military and he was her caregiver and I would work, her care got a little bit more complicated because he was just feeding her, every meal and just taking her places and making sure, but she was losing her abilities, and things just got more difficult. And so I decided I had to do something that I was more available. And then we were blessed to be able to get a nurse after she got home from the hospital, which did free me up to spend more time in the office, and he got a job. He was just wanted to get out and do some things, and so now he's decided he's going to join me in this real estate adventure. I'm super excited to have him working side by side with me. So do any of y'all work with your spouse? And if you do, tell me how you like it. All right, so let's add. As you can see, I've kind of got these set up how I want to put them on. So as long as they go on there and they fit the way we like it, this is going to be a pretty easy spread to put together, as long as I can get them off of the paper. Using wax paper. I do have the classic sticker guides, but being a big, I thought it might be a little bit more complicated. So, that's kind of hanging off. Get that off them. It's not hanging there so much. And so this seems, I've watched other planner babies use it. It seemed to work real well for them. So I thought, well, why not? I should be able to handle it and put it on there as well. So gotta have some places to plan. Just keep an eye on where I'm going to put these things so I don't get confused. Sorry for the noise. Try to have some music playing in the background as well, because I have a little puppy over here, and sometimes she likes to run around and I don't know what I did with my here it is, right in front of my face. I'm going to use my jelly roll to try to white out a little bit this line here, so they don't see the line so much through the clear sticker. I really love watching the other planner babes because we get so many different ideas on how to set things up in our planner, and then we can try and see if things work for us. And so far, I've learned a lot from the planner community. Though, like I said, I was a planner, but I was not a decorative planner. So this was a whole new thing for me. But I absolutely love using the Happy Planner more so than other planners, just because you can remove it and change things around. Oh, that's very crooked. so you can take things out. I like having that, what they call an inbox, so I can jot notes and then put them where they belong in my planner. So that way if I can just do it right in the front, and so I don't have to worry so much about finding the right place. Okay, so let's take, this is Monday, so we can, and I wanted to get a little quote. And it says, leave a trail of magic wherever you go. It's got the little sparkles in it. So just to add some positivity in the week without going too much overboard, because I mean we do have to have a place that's functional to work. So we want to make sure we have our checklists, and we're able to put things down as we find we have appointments and different things we want to do for the week. But yeah, so as I said, I got into this happy planner, and I absolutely love the versatility of it, that we can remove things and, you know, change things around that fits our needs for that specific week. So all of you who are watching, if you wouldn't mind commenting on what is your goals for 2021. Do you have your calendars picked out and ready to move forward? Are you still deciding on the things that you want to include in them? As I said, I'm going to be using the Princess line. So I will have 4 planners that are the Princess planners. And I will have an hourly planner that is for, so my Princess, I'll have the color block for, I believe that's going to be my catch-all. And then I'm going to have a horizontal spread in there for my reading. And I will have a vertical in there, and I believe I'm going to use that for my home. So I'm going to have about 6 or 7 different planners in my Franken planning, which is why I always just keep 1 or 2 months in there at a time, because you don't want it to get too bulky. So I'm super excited, but I'm having a little bit of trouble getting that last calendar for the Princess line. It is the Princess calendar that has Belle on the front. So I have all of them but the one with Belle, Mulan, and Jasmine. So I'm super excited to get that so that I can get started with my New Year setup. So it looks like this is going together very nicely. I'll probably go ahead and write in Mickey and Minnie here. That's another thing that I'm also doing. I'm learning how to do lettering. You know, I've never really liked the handwriting, so I've got a book by a YouTuber, Cindy, and I cannot remember what her last name is, but I will definitely try to figure out how to put it in the comments, in the description of the name of her book and her complete name, because you know, I've seen others and they just seem to be so complicated for me at least, because I mean, I have 3 college degrees. It's not that I can't figure things out, but you know, you get so set in your ways on how you do things, and so it seems more complicated, but she just kind of breaks it down. So I wanted to share that with you all. So if you'd like to, purchase her book, I didn't know, I purchased it from Amazon without going through her, so she didn't get really she'll still get it, but this way I can, I'll try to find a way to get the link directly to her so you can purchase her book. I'm going to try to set this up a little differently because it was a little crooked. There we go. And so I'm practicing my lettering, so I'm a little bit supposed to be a little sideways there, and kind of celebrate every tiny victory. That's another good motivational quote. And I just wanted to have a little bit more color. I wanted to add this right in there on the top. Okay. So it looks like we're coming to the end of this creation of this spread. Oh, I don't know where I had that now. I think I had it right here. Yeah. So I'm super excited to be a part of this planner community. And I watch so many planner babes and learn so much, and I just hope, I'm thankful for you all who watch, and I hope that you will subscribe. And I'm trying to get on a rotation to where I'm doing at least one video a week for now, and then as I get more information, I think I'm going to do this here and spread those out over a little bit so that we can see the whole, they got a little heart there. Okay. And then we'll put our little boxes for anything that we want to have for the weekend. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I don't do too much chit-chatting. Sometimes I really like to talk, but I really wanted to make sure that this spread looked really nice. And you know, if there's anything you guys would like to know or have any questions, definitely, you know, reach out, and you know, maybe we can talk about that the next video. Again, so here we are. This is my spread for happy birthday. It's Mickey and Minnie's birthday on the 18th. Happy birthday, Mickey and Minnie. So that is my spread this week. I thank you all for stopping by and watching. Until next time, bye-bye. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.